All right, everybody, welcome to Cheap Pops. This is episode 9. We're entitling this St. Patty's Shenanigans. It's been a while since you've recorded. It's nice to be back into it.
It's such shenanigans.
Oh, God, I wish I hadn't printed that out now.
Too bad!
Right now, we have the 1-hour Iron Man match with Bryan Danielson against MJF. Behind the camera, you can't see it, we can. He hasn't seen it yet.
I've seen bits and pieces of the match.
Okay, well, you're going to see the whole thing as we're going.
Good.
I thought Revolution was a good pay-per-view. I don't know. I'm going to talk a little bit about it because I know you've seen some of it, but you haven't seen a lot of it. One thing we've got to talk about is the Wrestling Classic 3. It is an event on June, I wrote it down, 17th, that we are going to be doing a table at. They have announced Jackie Moore, the Gun Boys, the Ass Boys.
The one I'm excited about, and I want to announce it, DDP!
Yeah, DDP and Kurt Angle are the co-headliners, and they've also announced Teddy Long. They've been announcing people every Thursday, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll do one this Thursday as well. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to be doing trivia and giving away some prizes. We've got our trivia deck along with some other stuff, that trivia questions. I've got my own that I've come up with that I think are pretty good, so you'll find out what hopefully it'll make the trip. It'll be in Springfield, Mass. I don't know who else they're going to announce, but I think they said there's going to be 7 people total, but that doesn't mean that other vendors won't bring other people in as well. These are just the ones that they're going to announce. But we're going to do a table. We're going to, we're going to do some trivia. We're going to get the word out about our show, hand out some flyers, which is going to be updated, by the way, with our email and our YouTube handle, which is right there, at Cheap Pop Show, which is now all our social media is at Cheap Pop Show. But I want to show something that you've not even seen.
But what is this on our table? It looks like a leprechaun took a shit on our table.
It might have. I don't know. I mean, that is a lot of gold.
Damn you, Hornswoggle!
If he shits gold, he didn't need to work.
You better catch it. Yeah!
Custom jersey, Cheap Pops. I like the red, white, and blue. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is freaking cool.
I mean, it's all stitched and everything, and it's got my name and number 81 because I was born in 1981. I'm an old fucker. I'll be 42 in a couple weeks, actually.
You old motherfucker.
I am an old fucker.
I just turned 30 last month.
Now, this is something that you've known about, but you have not seen yet. It just came today, as a matter of fact.
Woohoo!
We had a couple logos made, little parody logos. Why don't you open that bad boy up?
You better fucking believe I am.
Have you, while you're doing that, have you heard that Bad Bunny is going to be hosting Backlash?
Oh, Bad Bunny. Oh, speaking of Bad Bunny, he's supposed to be an exclusive into the new wrestling game.
Is he? Well, I'm good. Maybe I can beat the shit out of him then. I like it. I got one of the extra soft shirts, so
I fucking love it.
I think that came out really good.
It did.
Cheap freaking Pops instead of Seth freaking Rollins. We're Cheap freaking Pops.
We should hang that right there.
Well, it's all wrinkled because it was just delivered in plastic, but
yeah,
I got mine as well, so I think that's pretty cool. Also, the other big news: Rey Mysterio is going into the Hall of Fame.
Bigger news, he's going to be facing his son at Wrestlemania, and I can't fucking wait.
I don't know. I don't really care about that. Screw Dominic Mysterio. I don't really care.
I think Rhea's been doing enough of that.
No, I don't want to hear about. Maybe she's pegging him. Who knows? WrestleMania isn't looking too great to me so far.
The only match I'm really looking forward to, besides the main event, is Edge versus Finn Balor.
Right.
Inside the Cell.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They did announce that Hell in a Cell, right? Yeah. They've got 2 nights, and they've only, announced, maybe 5 or 6 matches?
Yeah.
Lesnar against Omos.
Ugh.
I do not care about that whatsoever.
No, they should have fucking went with Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, last man standing, at Mania.
Yep.
There you go.
And John Cena against Theory. I don't care about John Cena against Austin Theory. Oh, I don't know if you saw any of this, but WWE got a cease and desist from a tag team called The Now.
Oh.
Because Austin Theory was using their logo. It was pretty much the exact same as their logo on his arm, and he was calling himself the Now.
Oh.
I know this tag team. I've watched them wrestle since 2010 in Northeast Wrestling. They are in the NWA right now, and they have the Now trademarked for pro wrestling purposes. And a lot of people are giving them shit online. Do you think you're going to get money out? They don't want money out of WWE. They just don't want their trademark infringed.
Exactly.
And if they have a legitimate trademark, there isn't a damn thing WWE can do about it. No matter how many lawyers they have. So good for you Now. I know that Hale Collins and Vic Delicious, they're great guys. I've watched them wrestle many times in Northeast Wrestling. They're a really good tag team. So good for them for standing up for themselves. Yeah.
So basically, Wrestlemania is looking up to be a lot of.
I do like the bloodline thing. It looks like it's going to be Jay and Jimmy against Sammy and Kevin Owens
or whomever.
Yeah, I think it'll be Kevin Owens. I think that's the way. And Cody and Roman will be a good match.
Yeah.
But like last year, I wasn't expecting a lot out of WrestleMania, and I was pleasantly surprised. So hopefully that'll be the case this year. But I don't care about.
Bring back Pat McAfee.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have him do commentary. Have you watched SmackDown at all lately?
A little bit.
Did you happen to see Charlotte against Shotzi? The thing we've been saying all along, it looks like she's counting out moves in her head as she's going. If you watch Friday's SmackDown against Shotzi, Charlotte against Shotzi, you will see the most awkward moves by Charlotte. I don't understand how anybody says she's the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
She is the most retarded.
She's horrible. She is truly horrible. And Rhea Ripley's going to have to carry her through an entire match.
Like she had to do, how many years ago now? 3?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And Rhea Ripley is one of the best women in the business right now, so I'm happy that she's going to... hopefully she'll beat Charlotte. It'll be stupid if she doesn't.
It was stupid that they fucking had Charlotte beat her 2 years ago.
That's
3 years ago. Sorry.
It definitely is true. I've been watching a lot of TNA from 2007 to 2009.
Look, speaking of fucking stupid Charlotte, there she is.
Yeah, she's right there. I know you watch TNA a lot too.
Yeah, there.
I think 2007 to about 2010, even when Hogan was there, but I think that's the golden period of TNA.
Yes.
You had Kurt Angle hitting his peak. You had Sting, who was still having really good matches. Rhino was there. You had the X Division on fire with Black Machismo and Chris Sabin. The Motor City Machine Guns were a tag team. Team 3D could still go. Samoa Joe was a monster.
Yeah.
You had Christian's Coalition with AJ Styles and Tomko. And AJ, he's a great athlete, but he is so good at playing the dumb sidekick. It's just such funny shit. He even did it with Angle a little later when he was part of Angle's alliance. It was such good stuff.
And we can't say enough about AJ Styles.
No, AJ Styles is amazing. Even still today, he's doing great stuff. To be honest, I haven't seen what he's done lately.
I still would. What could have been if it wasn't for COVID though? With a match with the Undertaker though.
Oh yeah, that would have been. But that Boneyard match was really good.
It was really good.
Even the one camera shot where they showed like the tombstone was like a cutout, and you could see the back of it, which was kind of stupid. But I thought that it was cool. That was a good send off for the Undertaker in his Hall of Fame. Hopefully, he never wrestles again. I really hope he doesn't. So far, what you've seen of this 1 hour match? What have you seen so far?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking back and forth.
There's been no falls yet.
No.
MJF it's pretty old school. I mean, I have to admit, I liked this match better than the Bret Hart Shawn Michaels. To be honest, that one bores me. I know it gets such high praise.
I miss the old school wrestling.
I do too, man. But I like this stuff too.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson can always pull out a good match.
Yes, he can.
And MJF is a really good heel, a really good chicken shit heel that runs his mouth and then runs away. Oh man, those new barricades are stiff as fuck. AEW Revolution, I thought it was a good pay-per-view. The first match was Jericho against Ricky Starks. Good old school, well-paced match.
What are you thinking of the Appreciation Society?
It's an okay group. I kind of like it better than the Inner Circle, but it's just a thing for Jericho to pretty much jerk himself off. I mean, that's pretty much all it is.
Speaking of the Appreciation Society, did you get the fucking pin from the last month?
Yes, out of the crate. I thought that was one of the coolest things out of the pro wrestling crate.
It was pretty freaking awesome.
I'm glad they gave Ricky Starks the win in the match. That he's a guy that they really need to elevate. So I thought that was really good. I'll get you a copy of this so you can watch the whole pay-per-view.
Sweet.
The next match was the final burial match, which was pretty much just a casket match, but they couldn't call it that. Jungle Boy against Christian. They've done this feud for so long, and Christian was injured for so long that it didn't really have a lot of steam behind it. It was cool that when Jungle Boy slammed the casket lid down, the casket just dropped right down into the bottom. You know, it was actually pretty cool. But it wasn't anything special. I mean, you had a Texas Death match later in the show, so having another no rules match was kind of to me. The next match was
unless it's ECW, then yeah.
Well, yeah, you saw hardcore everywhere. The next match, the trios title, the House of Black against the Elite. This match was just high spots and kicks and, you know, everybody in the ring all at the same time. And I mean, it was a good match. I do enjoy that kind of stuff. I'm not Jim Cornette. I do enjoy a lot of that.
Was there any thigh slaps?
I'm sure there was a lot of slaps from the Young Bucks. Julia Hart took the V-trigger knee from Kenny Omega at one point. That was actually pretty cool. But the House of Black ended up winning the trios titles. It was a good fast-paced match. If you've watched a Young Bucks Kenny Omega match, you kind of know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I love the House of Black as a faction. I think it's really cool. Buddy Murphy needs to change his name, or Buddy Matthews, or whatever the fuck he's calling himself now. The name Buddy, to me, just does not fit with the House of Black.
Hey, buddy!
Hey, buddy, yeah. But I ain't your guy, buddy. I ain't your buddy, pal.
I'm not your friend.
I ain't your friend, guy.
I'm not your guy, bud.
One of the matches that was heavily showcased on AEW, Jon Moxley against Hangman Page in a Texas Death match. Let's go through the stuff that was in this match. Barbed wire, forks, chairs, chains, and bricks.
Fucking bricks?
Bricks. He even put...
Did anybody shit bricks?
Maybe once. He put Hangman Adam Page's hand in between two bricks and did a curb stomp on it.
Oh.
But Hangman got the win, which I thought was actually... He made Moxley tap out, which I couldn't believe. But it was good. I mean, sometimes the hardcore stuff I'm not into all the time, and they both were bleeding, and I don't know. Hangman and Moxley bleed too much, in my opinion. Moxley bleeds every fucking match he has. You know,
I'd rather watch the old school hardcore matches.
I think it's done too much. You know, you've got GCW that is not nothing but death matches, but a lot of their stuff is death matches with the light tubes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we watched that one Angel of Death tournament once, and that was fun to actually laugh at.
Yes.
But other than that, the mouse traps and all that stuff, I don't know.
What one was it that we were watching where the guy literally was split from...
Oh, you mean like the Nick Gage...
Yeah, the ladder match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was pretty bad, but I'm not totally... I like death matches for what they are. I can enjoy them, but sometimes they get a little bit too much for me. The TNT title, Wardlow against Samoa Joe. It was okay. I mean, I like Samoa Joe. I've liked him ever since TNA. I never caught him in Ring of Honor until later when I started buying the DVDs. I mean, he was a beast in Ring of Honor. He was a beast in TNA. He should have been a beast in WWE.
Yeah, WWE, you dropped the fucking ball on that one.
They really dropped the ball with Samoa Joe. But Triple H didn't have as much power as he does now, or else Joe probably would have had a prominent spot.
He would have probably been fucking champion.
I wish he would have at least once.
Right.
It was a good match. I like Wardlow. I mean, he does... For me, I guess you could go with Mike Awesome. Like, Mike Awesome did too many high spots as a big guy. Maybe because Mike Awesome was just so impressive that it looked really cool. But for me, when Wardlow does like a Swanton or something like that, I don't want to see a lot of big guys doing that kind of shit.
No.
But it was a good match. But then 3 days later on Dynamite, Powerhouse Hobbs ended up winning the title from Wardlow. So I don't know why they switched it that quick. I like Powerhouse Hobbs being the champion. I think that's pretty cool. They really do need to start elevating some of these young guys.
Yes.
Because you're not going to be able to rely on Jericho forever. You're not going to be able to rely on Danielson. You're not going to be able to rely on Samoa Joe. A lot of these guys have had health issues in the past. You're not even going to be able to rely on Moxley and Claudio for a long time.
No.
And a lot of these guys that are on the roster, they're going to be using in Ring of Honor at the same time. So you've got to pick and choose what you're doing. Oh, that's such a sick move. Did you see that where he does the power bomb onto the knee? You know, he posts his knee and he does a power bomb onto it. I'll rewind it. Yeah, we're rewinding. I can go back 10 seconds. It's such a good match. You'll have to watch it in full. I mean, look at this. He picks him up. Bam!
Oh, that was nice.
That's such a sick move. I've never seen anybody other than him do that. It's so cool. MJF is really good. He's gotten himself into really good shape. He's such a good heel. He's amazing on the mic. I didn't know how he would do in a 1 hour match. I didn't know how they would pace it, especially with Danielson. He likes to go balls out all the time, but he's done 1 hour matches before. So, I didn't know I forgot they did a replay. That's such a badass move.
I love the fact that they finally put the title on MJF.
Yeah. I knew it would come eventually, but I'm glad they finally did it. The Joe versus Wardlow match was okay for what it was. The next match was a tag 4-way. It was Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett against the Acclaimed, against the Guns, and there was another team in there. I don't even remember who it was. But it was just a cluster. I love AEW, but
would you say that the tag match was full of...
I totally regret any decision I make with you holding up things. But it was shenanigans. It's just they don't count. They don't have to hold the tag rope. At least when FTR wrestles, they make sure that they do rules and shit. But when they do a multiple team match, it's just doing a shitload of high spots. But afterwards, FTR returned, which was really cool. I really like FTR. So hopefully they'll be going for the tag titles. They're kind of in a feud with the Guns anyways. So I hope that's where they go with it. FTR needs to win the belts again. They really need a tag team that can, really establish, themselves.
The one thing that we did not get a chance to talk about, speaking about FTR, is the Briscoes.
Oh, what about the Briscoes?
About, which one was it?
Oh, you mean Jay Briscoe passing away?
Yes, we didn't get the chance to touch on that.
Yeah, that really sucks. In a car accident. His daughters, from what I've heard, are recovering well, so they were in the car with him. It sucks when anybody in the wrestling business dies, but for something like that to happen so suddenly and
out of nowhere.
Right, and they were actually going to be really prominently featured in the new Ring of Honor. I'm glad they're using Mark Briscoe now because he's a really good character.
He really is.
And he's got a genius level IQ. He acts like an idiot, but that's just his character. He's actually really, really smart. If you've ever watched any of the promos they do leading up to their fights with FTR last year, where Mark is kind of eating in the background, and you can tell he tries to look like an idiot, but he's really not. You can tell that he's really, really smart, and he lets Jay do most of the talking, and then he throws stuff in. But I think once Ring of Honor gets going and you actually get to see Mark more, which they're doing it on their Honor Club app. I think it's $10 a month, like most.
So they actually finally got an app for them.
Yes, well they had an Honor Club thing before, but now they're actually going to be doing a TV show on it.
Good.
A weekly show on it, which is going to be good. So, yeah, it sucks that Jay died. I mean, they really couldn't do a full tribute because TNT is assholes and didn't want the Briscoes on their TV, which is just fucking stupid. I get that he made like a homophobic tweet 7 years ago.
Right.
But he apologized for it and shit. And for the the network to be like, oh, well, we don't want him on. You've had Nick Gage, who was a convicted bank robber, on your network for AEW. So that that's just stupid.
That's just being petty.
It really is to me. I get that. Yes, a lot of times what we say and what we do should be brought to light, but there's some times where you've apologized for it. You really, you said things that you didn't fully understand, and then when people explained it to you, you walked it back and you you made amends for it with everybody in the wrestling business.
You understand that, brother?
Yeah. Hulk Hogan's been, forgiven so many times. So.
Oh my fucking god, for so much.
Yeah. So, I think it sucks, and hopefully I'd like to see them actually do a real tribute show,
right,
for him. I mean, they did a tribute show for him, and they put it on the Ring of Honor site. But I'd like to see them do a Briscoes, special where they show a lot of their good matches, because Jay had a lot of good title matches in Ring of Honor, and they had a lot of good.
I love the matches that both Mark and him had.
Oh yeah, they had some really good matches against each other and as tag teams. So I think that would be good. It sucks that he's gone, but the fact that they're going to use Mark really well is actually a good thing. Have you watched any trailers for any of the movies that are coming out lately?
I sent you one of them.
What one was that?
Oh, fuck. I can't remember, but it was fucking hilarious where they're in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah. I want to go see Cocaine Bear. I want to see that before it leaves theaters.
I do want to see that.
I want to see that so bad. And John Wick 4 is coming out.
Ooh.
I think this series has been amazing.
I gotta watch all of them though.
And we have John Wick on our table, and we have Gumby because goddamn it, Gumby's green and it's St. Patrick's Day.
So if you don't like it, we got 2 words for you.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is coming out.
Sweet.
I haven't been too impressed with the latest few Marvel movies. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever sucked in my opinion. And it's not because it was the female lead and all that shit. I thought the story sucked. I only got about an hour into the movie. I hope they do better on. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp will be good. And they've got a lot more coming out. I hope Blade will be good.
The last good Marvel movie that we saw was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder was amazing. That movie got a lot of heat and a lot of hate, and I don't understand why. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really funny. If you don't like the comedy of it, I understand. But that character's got to expand,
Right? Whatever happened to going to the theaters and enjoying?
Right. I get. I think the Marvel movies have been held up to so much of a standard,
right,
that people can't lose themselves in one that's just for fun, They were so into, the whole Infinity Saga and, Thanos and all that stuff that nobody was, well, I'm sure some people were complaining about, Fat Thor, the Big Lebowski Thor in the last movie. So why wouldn't his character be a little goofy? And
right.
In Ragnarok he was, and I loved Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel movies they've ever done. So I'm hoping that their further slate of movies is going to be good. The new Ninja Turtles animated movie. I saw the trailer for that. That looks amazing. Do you remember Spider-Man and the Into the Multiverse?
Yes.
The animation on that it looks a lot like that.
Sweet.
I don't like Seth Rogen, but I don't care. I want
it's Ninja Turtles.
It's the Ninja Turtles. The only Ninja Turtles thing that I really didn't like was that TMNT animated one where they were like aliens. I thought that was stupid. Like, if you're gonna stray from the mutagen, going to them being fucking aliens is stupid in my opinion. I'm hoping for a good Ninja. I hope this becomes a full franchise because I want to see the Ninja Turtles keep on going. I would love to see them do. Hang on a second. I would love to see them do this as an animated feature. A really dark animated feature. I want to see The Last Ronin as an animated feature. I want this to be dark. I want it to be not anime, but I want it to be true to the comic book. I want it to be true to the story. I think that's a badass character. I think that's really cool. I'm going to open that at some point because I don't always keep my stuff in the box. Here, have a coin.
I don't want a coin. I don't want your leprechaun shit.
You do too, you liar.
Was that the last one?
No.
Yeah, Super Mario. I do want to go see that.
We need to go see Super Mario. I think that's one we should bring Billy with us to.
Yes.
I think that looks really cool. I was kind of on the fence about Chris Pratt doing the voice of Mario, but my God, we had the Mario live action movie, so Chris Pratt doing Mario
Oh
was fine.
God!
with me.
Remember the Goombas in that fucking
Yeah.
thing? Oh my God!
Jack Black as Bowser. Jack Black goes over the top on everything he does. The animation looks amazing.
It does.
It looks true to the game. It looks like they ported, the game into the animation, and I think it looks.
It looks like Mario Odyssey. Have you played Mario Odyssey?
I have
yet?
not played that.
It looks just like
Does it?
Mario Odyssey, but just a little bit more ramped up towards what it looks like on a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox system or a
Right.
PC.
Nice. So what have you been playing lately?
Mostly been playing the new Hogwarts game, and it is pretty damn good.
What have you mostly been doing in it? Because it's open world, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been doing? Killing people with Avada Kedavra and shit?
No, I will say that when I become will become Slytherin.
Okay.
I'll be good being a Gryffindor.
Now, do you get to create a character? Or
Yes,
yeah?
you do. You get to create your own self on there.
Oh, that's cool. Is it like as extensive as like a wrestling game, or is
Yeah.
it? Is it?
A little bit.
Yeah. What have you gotten for your Steam Deck lately?
The new wrestling game.
Yeah.
Well, the last year's game.
The 22.
It looks just like it does on the PlayStation 5.
That's
On
cool.
that-
Man. I know you like that Steam Deck. You paid enough money for it.
That fucking thing is awesome.
That's good. Yeah, we'll show that more when we do our video game episode, which we are planning to do in April. We've been talking about it for like 6 months.
Right.
We're planning on doing it in April.
Whatever happened to our promotional video that we did for it?
I don't know. I'd have to look on my laptop. I don't know what I did with it.
Jesus Christ, we did do a
That might have
video
been one of
for
the
it.
ones that didn't transfer right. And,
Aw.
yeah.
We got to do it over again.
Yeah, we should. We got plenty of time to do that. So.
Right.
And we can do it right when we record it. Anyways.
Exactly. I did break some stuff from
Oh, that's
my
right.
personal
You did.
collection.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get into it so I can stop talking for a couple minutes. I saw that. We had that at our Walmart. That's actually really cool. I didn't know if you had it yet, so I didn't grab it.
Yes, the infected Batman from Earth 22.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Is
Is it glow in the dark? Because it looks like it does.
no.
No?
But if the dark light hits it just right in the dark, it looks fucking awesome.
Nice.
With that green.
That's really cool. I like that.
I wish they did make it glow in the dark. That would be a lot better.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I like that. Oh, I'm taking it. Okay. I'll stack them right in front of me. People want to see me cover up my face anyways. I like that. That's really cool. I've never seen that Batman, but I'm not well versed in Batman.
This is Duke Thomas, Tale of the Dark Multiverse.
That's cool. I've never seen that one before.
No, it looks like he's straight out Batman straight from hell.
Yeah, that looks.
It looks like a Batman that you will run into in fucking hell.
And that's an interesting bat symbol with the straight
Yes.
across the top with just the That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
That is freaking cool. You can actually pick it up right now from Amazon for $12.
Oh yeah, nice. What else you got?
I don't know if you've seen the cartoon yet of it.
Oh, Hush. That's badass right there. I like that.
Batman versus Hush.
That one wasn't cheap, was it?
Actually, this was $20
Really?
from GameStop. I got it on clearance.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I'm sure it wasn't.
It was marked down to 30, then plus extra % off clearance items.
Nice. That's really cool. I like that. And he doesn't open his stuff. I open some of my stuff.
I get doubles and I open shit.
Like I've got my Hulk collection.
I want to save that one for last.
Which actually I'll probably show at some point. My wall of all my stuff.
A normal Batman.
A normal Batman. Just a normal Batman. Who doesn't want normal Batman?
Right.
You know.
I do like the symbol on that chest, though. It reminds me, it goes back to old school symbol of the Batman.
These McFarlane action figures are legit. These things look really
yes.
good. Like even down to the paint. Like the paint doesn't bleed on certain spots and stuff. I like those. Oh,
I promise to show you that
dragon.
one.
That's really cool. I like that.
This thing looks fucking awesome. Don't let the size fool you. The fucking thing will probably take up half this fucking table.
That's badass. I might have to end up getting that. That's pretty fucking cool.
It's on sale right now on Amazon for $20.
I might have to snag that. That's pretty badass.
I know something else that you might want to snag up.
Oh, yeah?
And I snagged up the rest of them at your fucking Walmart. Sorry.
I don't care.
Batman Vampire.
Oh, that's cool. That's the gold label one. That's actually, that's pretty badass. That's cool.
I can fucking get into this if they ever make it into a movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know. I mean, they do a lot of animated ones, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do. You know,
a lot of their animated ones are pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Here, grab that one right there. The one on the right.
That one?
Yeah. I want to show that one. There you go.
I was actually thinking about getting this when I saw that.
This is a Target Con exclusive for 2023. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3.
So
I am going to open this because I want to display this because I think it looks badass. I'll keep the box as it is, you know, and store it, but I think this looks fucking cool. You don't see Hogan like with, you know, just the regular trunks and the Fu Manchu. Usually they put like sunglasses on him, which is fucking stupid. Because he was only wearing the sunglasses when he was Hollywood Hogan. I mean, they have one where he's wearing like the Hulk Rules shirt, but he's got sunglasses on.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. Like and even when they do the Macho Man ones, they have him with the style of sunglasses that he never wore. Just like regular sunglasses, which is fucking dumb. Have him wear the sunglasses that he actually wore.
Right.
So sometimes they do great detail on a lot of their stuff, and then some stuff they do shitty detail, which I don't understand.
I do want to bring on some more of some of my collection I have.
Yeah, I do want to take some pictures of some of the stuff I have. You know, once I get this room all set up. And
between the both of us, people, we have a vast collection.
Yeah, we have a lot. I have a lot of shit. Like I have autograph stuff that I could show and do a whole show on. This just the autograph stuff that I have, which I may do eventually.
See a John Cena shirt over there. An 8-bit one.
I bought that because I thought it looked cool. I've never worn the fucking thing.
I want the one that he has now because it reminds me of the old WrestleMania video game people from the 80s.
Yeah. Like, I've got to show that poster at some point. I'm not going to do it today. Well, fuck it. I'll do it today.
Why not? Just do it.
Yeah.
We got some shit to fucking show off.
Right. This has a shitload of autographs on it. I have not identified all the autographs on it. I bought this off of somebody. I love this poster. This is from 2002. The best thing on this, I mean, I think it's the best thing. It's kind of horrible at the same time. Right in the middle, Chris Benoit. Vince McMahon. There's...
that had to be a fucking hard one to get. Vinnie Mac.
Stephanie McMahon's on there. Farouk is on there. Sergeant Slaughter is on there. Nydia is on there. Shawn Michaels is up here. Randy Orton. Edge. Mark Henry. Kevin Nash is on here somewhere. This poster is fucking phenomenal.
Out of all these names that you just listed, this thing's got to be priceless.
Right. Devon's on there. Jamie Noble is on there. Jerry the King Lawler is on there. There's a couple that Devon. Kurt Angle's on there. Rob Van Dam is on there somewhere.
The Rock's got to be on here.
No, Rock's not on here. Coach is on there. Which
then that means that some of the ones that are on here with their actual pictures that you got to try to get.
Right. Coach Taz is on here. I love this poster. I got to get a better frame for it. I got to get one that it actually fits. Since it's a Slurpee promotional poster, it's not the usual size poster, so I actually have to get a custom one. But I wanted to be able to keep it flat, so I just bought, you know. Undertaker's on here too. He's actually signed. I'll show it.
Right on over the Rock's fist.
Well, yeah, and right where the Undertaker is on his motorcycle. So, and Edge signed over where he is. I wish Kurt Angle was over here where he is, but that's Shawn Michaels.
I'm wondering who signed over Trish.
That's Kevin Nash. Right over Trish's face, like he couldn't have done it across her tits, and you know. But I think that's cool. Farouk's actually on here twice. I don't know why he's on here twice.
Wow.
Maybe he,
Maybe he forgot that. Maybe I did sign it. Oh,
yeah.
Maybe I didn't.
Yeah. So
let me just sign it fucking twice to make sure.
What else can I find that I can show here?
What else your mask that I got you?
The mask?
Yes.
I didn't show that?
No, we had it at our show with us. No, that one we did show. But the other one, the Venom one.
Oh, the Venom one.
The one that people kept asking, is that for sale?
We're definitely going to have to put that up again. That stuff's not for sale.
Right.
It's show and tell today on the Cheap Pop Show.
Yes. I got to bring on some more of my mask.
Yeah, this mask is legit. I love this mask. The next one I'm going to buy, I am buying that Scorpion Pentagon Mortal Kombat mask.
Yes.
That's the one that I want next.
I got to bring on the Kane mask I had ordered off from eBay, and they were handmade.
Oh, yeah, the leather ones? Yeah, those are pretty cool.
I sent you the pictures of them.
Yep. Yeah.
Just ask him. They look fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, since I'm going, I got stuff around.
Yeah, let's fucking keep showing it. This is show and tell, people.
This is one of my pride and joy.
Yes.
Right here. This I love. I've got to display it.
Don't break into his house; he'll fucking hit you with it, people.
There's actually a story with this as well. My ECW kendo stick. It has Sabu, Raven, Rob Van Dam, Joey Styles, Rhino, Terry Funk, Just Incredible, The Sandman.
I was gonna say you had to have the Sandman on
New
there.
Jack, Joel Gertner, Little Guido, and Tommy Dreamer is on this. That's Sabu. I don't know why he signed it there because it's gonna start rubbing off. If I meet him again, I'm gonna have him. Dreamer's rubbing off a little bit, but I'm gonna get a sword thing to display this, and I've got some of the old ECW
right
action
off
figures.
from Amazon, they're dirt cheap.
Yeah, I've got some of the old ECW action figures that I'm gonna display this with too.
Nice.
We went to a show where Raven. I don't know. You might not have been there.
No, this is when you're still hanging out with another person.
Yeah, and I think Steven went as well.
Yeah.
I brought this.
Shout out to you, Steven.
Steven, you the man. Hopefully we can go to another signing. Sucks I didn't get to go to the James Mitchell one, but family deaths,
Yeah.
that's a little bit more important than going to a signing. He understands that. He had a tragedy in his family as well. Shout out to you, Steven. Hopefully we can have you on at some point. Raven was at a local show here. Small World of Hurt show. I brought the kendo stick in to get signed by him. The security, which they don't have at their shows anymore, told me that I could not have this at the show. I said, I'm not going to hit anybody with it. Granted, they were having a hardcore match later on in the night with Raven with thumbtacks, no less. But this was too dangerous. I was told this was too dangerous. Intermission, they auction off or raffle off a pair of Brutus Beefcake hedge clippers.
Oh my fucking god.
Hedge clippers, metal fucking hedge clippers.
But this was too dangerous.
But a piece of bamboo was too dangerous. So I had to bring it out to my car after Raven autographed it. A little kid won the hedge clippers and was walking around the rest of the show with the hedge clippers. But my bamboo was too dangerous.
That's fucking bullshit.
No disrespect to World of Hurt. That's not their fault. It's their dumbass security that they had. Their shows, they're local, small little shows. We enjoy going to them. We're actually going to go to one.
Yep.
At the end of April, we'll do a review of that. We'll put pictures of that. Billy's going to go with us. It's going to be a good time. It's in Vermont.
Shout out to you, Billy boy.
Oh, man. We're not shouting out him. No shouting out Billy.
Billy, you're such...
Oh, Farva. He is.
Yes, he is fucking Farva.
He is Farva. That he is.
Leader of Cola. Leader of Cola.
I'm really excited about doing the table at the convention. I think that's going to be really cool. Something different where we're not selling stuff.
No.
I am in the process of setting us up a store where we can sell our shirts.
Yes.
We do have another design that we're going to get made. I'm not going to disclose what it is until it's done. We have another... Where's the shirt? We have another Seth Rollins inspired design. Not the same, but the same kind of flavor.
But it's not like this, but it's all multicolored.
Yeah, I had it made, I had it printed, and it's still stuck in shipping because UPS is stupid. And when they transferred it over to the United States Postal Service, they didn't do the acceptance process, so now it's just sitting there. Which, it's a $20 shirt. I really don't give a fuck. I'll just order another one.
Right.
Because I ain't going through the process of getting it. But we do... The Pro Wrestling Tees one, they have like a a thing where you have to have so many social media followers. We don't have a lot because we don't have a lot. We want to get the shirts out there so people can support the show. So there's a site called TeePublic where people can put their artwork, their shirt artwork up. They told me that we can do that on their site. So I'm going to go in the process of uploading our designs onto that so people can buy our shirts. It's just a way to, I'm sure we won't see a lot of money out of them, but we can get them out there and people can buy them and represent the show and help us a little bit. Because we do put money into this show. We do, for decorating and, the stuff that we do. And
not just that, but for our personal collection.
Right. And I don't, I'm
not just keeping it to ourselves. We just had a little bit of show and tell for you people.
Right. And we do like showing our stuff off. And
you just keep it to yourself over there. Yeah, you're showing it off.
We are real collectors. We do. Yeah. We buy a lot of shit. That's the main thing.
Yes, we do.
But we enjoy going to shows and we enjoy having a good time and meeting people. Hopefully we'll start meeting people that actually watch the show.
I have to say the biggest pride and joy I have out of my whole collection would be a lot of my luchador masks.
Yeah, you've got some really cool masks. I will admit that.
You'll like the one I picked up of the Skeletor, the newer one.
Yeah, I like the one you got originally. I thought that was really cool. Some of the luchador masks, like the Skeletor, I like because it's something pop culture that from when I was a kid. Some of these luchador masks, they look really cool, but if I don't know who the wrestler is or the pop culture reference that they're going for, I don't want the mask. I don't want it just because it looks really cool. I want one that actually means something to me or is a luchador that I actually like.
Like the Rey Mysterio one I got. The Phantom one.
Right. That one's actually really cool, and it's from when he wrestled Eddie Guerrero at Halloween Havoc, so that's really cool. Like, if you got me, or you got the Joker one, or a Batman one.
Yes.
I think those are really cool because they're Batman. I don't like them because they're Rey Mysterio. I personally do not like Rey Mysterio anymore. And when they announced him in the Hall of Fame, he was going into the Hall of Fame, they did not show not 1 second of WCW footage. It was all WWE footage.
That's bullshit.
I think that's ridiculous. He made his name in WCW. WWE wouldn't have known about Rey Mysterio without WCW.
No, without ECW, WCW wouldn't have known about him.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true.
So ECW, no footage of that.
No footage of that. Just all WWE footage. I thought that was fucking stupid.
Fuck you, WWE.
And the fact that he's like a 3-time world champion, I think is fucking dumb too. So that's all I gotta say about it. He's a great performer. I don't think he should be doing it anymore. This match with him and Dom will probably be entertaining, but I just don't care.
I think he wants to do this anymore. I think he wants it to be his retirement match.
Probably. And when he won the world title, I was over it. I just didn't care. We got 15 minutes left in the Iron Man match. I don't have anything else left to talk about, other than we're going to be doing our video game episode very soon. I can't wait to do that. I don't know. I think we've discussed it. We're going to kind of do clips. We are going to talk about games, and do maybe like 30 minutes or something. But the actual games we're going to play themselves are going to be actual clips because doing the camera changes and all that shit, it makes it easier just to do it as clips. I might actually, merge them eventually into one show, but I think doing it as clips, and then we could kind of put them out intermittently if we don't have a show, you know what I mean? I think that would be actually, because we're going to be playing a lot of games anyway, so we can take a lot of clips.
And most of them are going to be on the Steam Deck because it's easier to transfer.
Right, and you can put that up on the TV too.
Exactly.
Right? So that'll work good. I don't know what we're going to talk about next. Will actually probably be WrestleMania, because that's and that's 2 days, and we won't do it the day after or anything like that because we both have lives, and he's got a kid now, so, and I'm working 2 jobs, so I think we say that every episode now. Yeah. Shit. I want to give a shout out to Dave Valley. He watches all our stuff. He comments all the time. He's a good friend of mine. I'm not shouting him out just because he's a friend of mine. He actually gives us feedback. He gives me feedback on the show and tells me, what we do good. And
you mean to tell me somebody's actually giving us feedback?
Yeah, I know, right?
Awesome.
Like, I see people view it, and I don't know if they only view it for like 5 minutes or if they view it for like 1 minute. I just want to know what people think about it. Like, I know there's one person that does a thumbs up on some of our stuff, That's cool. But I kind of would like, we've got our email now, which is cheappopsshow@aol.com. I would like to know what people think of the show. If you think there's something we can improve, that's cool. If you think we're pains in the ass and you don't like our show, that's fine too. That's why I think this convention that we're going to is going to be really good. We're going to be able to hand out flyers more than we would at a show.
Yes.
You know, more people are there for a show. You know, they're more for the show when they go to a show. When they go to a convention, they're there to see the wrestlers, they're there to see the vendors. So I think that'll be really good for us to get the word out about the show. And we're going to be, you know, we're going to interview people. We're going to do videos. I don't know if we'll do Facebook Live, but maybe, depending on how the connection is down there. I don't know how well my phone's going to work down in Massachusetts. It'll be cool.
Should we sing the Family Guy Massachusetts song?
No, because then that'll get stuck in my fucking head, and I'll want to murder you. And then I'll have no co-host, so I don't want to murder you. We hope you all had a good St. Patrick's Day. Don't get too drunk. Don't drive, you know, if you're drunk. I don't drink, so St. Patrick's Day is just kind of another day to me.
I only drink once in a fucking blue moon.
Right. We wanted to do something fun and have, you know, St. Patrick's Day stuff. I've got Sheamus's necklace hanging there. The only reason John Wick's there is because we talked about wanting to see the movie, which I think that's going to be a badass.
And Gumby's there because Gumby's fucking green.
Gumby's green.
And I said it once and I'm going to say it again. If you don't like it, we just got 2 words for you. Right there.
But thanks for checking us out. Check out our social media. We are going to post more. Sometimes he sends me stuff I should probably post, and I don't. Because I don't like him as much. You know.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
But anything...
Oh, you love the fucking one I sent you about the choke slam with the...
Yeah, I do. The funny memes where it's like, it's clearly a porn star, but they're doing like wrestling. You know, they make it into a... I think that's funny. I mean, you can clear... I mean, not gonna
Yes,
lie.
people, we are immature some days.
Well, you know, I've never grown up. At Cheap Pop Show on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, which we're going to put more videos up there. Instagram and Facebook, we're going to put more, but we really don't... I'm going to put more about this convention and stuff like that. I'll put more, you know, trailers that we're watching and stuff like that. Sometimes it's hard with, you know, the lives that we have and working, and, you know, he's got a kid now, so I was actually lucky he was able to do this today. So check out At Cheap Pop Show. This is episode 9. Check out all the episodes before. There's even an unofficial first episode.
It's really Shenanigans.
If you like Shenanigans, check us out. I'm Dave.
I'm Nick.
Thanks for checking us out on Cheap Pops.